Hello and welcome to today's session with Beth Bray from the NEET team. The NEET team stands for Not in Education and Employment team, and she will talk to you about how they can be of help to you and your young person. Beth, please tell us about you.
Okay. Hello. This is a very short, this is who we are and what we do. And obviously, if you've got any questions, you can get involved through contacting Reminds or contact us directly in the council. So you'll see there on the screen, this is us. We are the post-16 team, and we are responsible for the NEET young people who are aged 16 to 18 in the city of Southampton. So that is the postcode area of SO14 to SO19, but we will share the links for young people who live outside of that area to get the same support, which is a statutory function for all local authorities. So Hampshire will offer something similar but different. So this is us. This is the post-16 team. We've got all the lovely mugshots there so that if you call into one of our sessions, you know who you're seeing. We have got 3 engagement officers, so they do our NEET work, and they are pictured down in the bottom there from left to right. We've got Ali, who is our careers leader for anyone who wants a careers interview. Her name is Ali Phillips. We have then got Anne Patrick. She is our career enterprise link. So she is about getting young people access to employers when they are in education or when they are NEET to try and get work experience. So she's our link for that. Then we've got the lovely Dawn, who is our tracker. You're unlikely to meet Dawn. She's just keeping track on all our young people. And then we have got our 4 engagement officers, which is Laura, Orpa, Alita, and Emma. So they are the faces, those last 4, that you will see when you come to one of our drop-ins. We have a few different drop-ins, so I'll scroll down and show you. The main drop-in is this one, which is every single Monday from 12 till 3 in Central Library, which you've got the picture of there by the fountain. So you go into the library, through those doors, turn left, go to the back, up the stairs. We are in the young adults hub at the top of the stairs there. There's lots of arrows on the floor to follow. Anyone aged 16 to 18 living within those postcode areas can just drop in to talk to one of our team about all things education, employment and training. And if we don't know the answer, we will always know someone who does, and we will endeavour to find the right person. We share that space with the young adults employment team. So that is the over 18 team. So that's a good one. That slot on a Monday is a good one to just come and drop in, no matter what age, and know that there'll be somebody there that will be able to help you. The other drop-ins that we offer are for young people who are in our city colleges. So that is the South Hampshire College Group City Campus, which is down in St Mary's, Richard Taunton's College on Hill Lane, and then Itchen College, which is over in Sholing. So those 3 colleges also have us come for drop-in. And that is for young people who've started a course, they're enrolled on a course at one of those colleges, and they're just finding something a bit difficult, whether it's the wrong course, they're struggling to make friends, they need some extra support. We are that impartial ear to talk to in those colleges. So now I've got to try and remember when we're up there. So Taunton's is on a Tuesday morning, Itchen is on a Wednesday morning, and City is on a Thursday morning. But the best way is to say to the college, when are the post-16 team in? Can I speak to somebody? And they'll make sure that you get booked in for an appointment. So those are our college drop-ins. For those young people that are at risk of NEET. What we do, so if you come to any of those drop-ins, we are about ensuring that young people are participating in something positive. So if they're not ready for some form of learning, whether it's college or apprenticeship, then we also have a huge partnership of providers across the city, some of whom you'll have heard of, like the Saints Foundation or Prince's Trust. We work with all of the partners. We know what all of their offer is. So that session would be about, where would you fit then? Is it that you need to be doing the military prep that run out of Tottenham College? Is it that you need to go down to St Mary's Stadium and do some employability? We'll work with the young person to set the goals, to get them into the right place. It doesn't have to be straight into some sort of education employment. So that is the offer which we can help with. Obviously, it's the traditional stuff like writing CVs. We have access to a 2-weekly job bulletin that gets put together by our employment team. So we'll go through that. We also get weekly apprenticeship vacancies. So we hope that whatever the need is for that young person, we will be able to find the answer, or at least the next step for somebody coming to that drop-in. We've already covered who's eligible. We're really conscious that the city is quite small and a lot of people are going to be living on the edges. So the links to, if I scroll down a little bit, the links to the Hampshire team will get put in the chat. And yeah, you just scroll to the bottom and there's a referral form and you just fill it in. And then somebody who does the same jobs as we do for Hampshire will get in touch with you for that. If you are a young person or you are supporting a young person who has an EHCP, we sit in the same office as the SEND team. So we will always go and talk to them, find out who the SEND officer is and have a chat with them about what is possible for that young person, because we know that there is a whole plethora to understand around the funding available, the courses available in order to maintain that EHCP. So we will always make sure that we talk to them to get the best possible outcome for your young person. Really happy to have people contact us directly at the council. So our email address is post16education, nice and simple, at southampton.gov.uk, and that will find its way to our team. But obviously our colleagues at Reminds will also put you in touch with us. Is there anything, Kirsten, that I've missed?
I'm just looking. No, so I mean, with some of our families that we work with, maybe you can like reassure in the drop-in centres, especially when we have young people that feel a bit anxious and worried of attending. Can you like sort of talk us through a little bit of that?
Yeah, they're quite quiet because they're in the library. There are lots of spaces to go and have quiet private conversations, whether that's in the bottom in the central library or whether it's at Teslands Hub, which is our Tuesday drop-in. That's really quiet. So Teslands Hub is on the edge of Compass School. So it sits to the side there on the Green Lane campus, if people are familiar with the kind of Millbrook area. So that is really quiet. So we've got 2 workers who are in there on a Tuesday, and we will sometimes see one person. So if you want it to be a little bit quiet and calmer, that Tesla's one might be the one to go to. But also, of course, if you want to have those conversations away from those drop-ins, contact us and we can arrange a virtual chat. That's absolutely no problem. Or a virtual guidance interview if we're trying to find some sort of focus, or a phone call if the whole virtual space is a little bit overwhelming. We will endeavour to make sure that we meet needs as young people need them to be met. So yeah.
That is great. And if they want to bring their parent or carer at any of the drop-ins, you're absolutely happy for them to
Absolutely, yes. Yeah, definitely. We always encourage people to bring people who are going to support them and maybe help them to articulate what they're not really sure they want to say. That's absolutely fine. Yeah, we're used to that. So yeah, the more the merrier.
Well, okay, but thank you so much for all of that. So yeah, please ask any questions, anyone that has any, and otherwise I'll link underneath everything else as well. Thank you, Beth.
Thank you.
And